Yeah. Nah, man. You know we gotta do a joint for the ladies, right? So every club worldwide, we gonna move y'all like this. Come on. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hey girl. It's Friday night when the club lines be out the door.
Hey, how you guys doing? This is Meko Williams. Welcome to the Meko Williams Show. I just like to say thank you for joining me, for all the people that's on Pack Stereo TV, the fam, and also for Blog Talk Radio and any other social media plug. Thank you for Facebook for actually taking the pictures and spreading them around. Thank you for the love. But guess what? I got some news for you guys. And the thing that I want to talk about is the first segment is called Meko's Reality. Because what I go through every day is what I will talk about on my show. And the thing that I need to talk about, because this is a ongoing situation, and I've been contemplating, should I not get breast implants? I went with my girlfriend last week, and she actually got them done. So I was like, I've always wanted to get breast implants or either breast enhancements or breast lift. And I'm scared of needles. And I'm scared to go under the knife. So that's the only thing that kept me from actually going through it. So it's one of those things where I'm like, maybe, and I procrastinate and put it off. So finally I went and actually had a consultation, and it was a bit scary. Let me tell you, it was scary because when I went with my girlfriend, I was just tagging along, and, they sat her down and, they talked to her and gave her the prep and all that stuff, the fees and all, and gave her all the information she needed to have in order to make a decision on what type of breast implant she wanted to get. So I was kind of like in an awe, state of mind, because I didn't know it was so much to it. So I see a lot of women, out there, that's getting it done. And then I see a lot of women that's like, no, I'll stay natural. But, after you have kids and so many kids, gravity takes its place and stuff starts to kind of sag. And I'm not saying I'm sagging. I'm not saying I'm wearing a top, where you can kind of view me a little bit. And they're sitting up and it's all natural, minus the bra. But I would like it to stay like that once I take the bra off. And I hear a lot of women say, hey, I feel you, girl. I wish, but, it's a lot of other things you got to think about, and it's not just that easy. So I don't know how men feel about it. Some men are okay. And then some men are like, no, I'm all about the natural, and I'd rather it be natural. Now, here's my dilemma here, because I was sitting in the waiting room, and they treated me very well. And I was like, oh, okay. But then the guy came out, who's the consultant, who's the actual surgeon who would do the procedure. And he told me that he took my information down. He said, have you ever, thought about it? And I said, yeah, that's why I'm here, duh. But at the same time, he said, what is it that what are you trying to achieve? And I said, well, I just want him to stay a certain way, be perky and all, and just stay that way. And he goes, okay, so that's a common answer, one of a few. And this is what I could do. I could sit you down, show you a video, prep you for what's to come, so you won't, be clueless to all that there is to know about it. So I sat in the room and he had me watch this video. By the time I was finished, I was kind of scared. I was definitely scared, because the things that women go through to look beautiful and to stay a certain way just to attract the opposite sex, or maybe the same sex, hey, whatever that floats your boat. But it was one of those things where I really, let me tell you, I was in an awe moment, because they showed me, and I'm going to get up so you guys could see this. They showed me something that's silicone and teardrop and all these different types of things that they will put underneath the muscle And I go, what? So let me show you what I was looking at. So I have here a Ziploc bag, and it's in a container because I don't want to, take it out and put it on my stuff because I don't want my equipment to short. But it's kind of like this, and I didn't know anything about any CCs, and it seemed like the more CCs that fill up this bag or bag similar to this that they use, I'm just using this as an example. This is not the actual bag, so don't say this is it. This is just to give you an idea of what it would look like. This will go underneath my breast muscle, and it will stay there. Now they have one that's very popular that's called gummy bear, and I didn't know that you have to every 10 years get maintenance done to it. I'm like, wait, once they stitch you up and your body just close, I'm not looking to reopen anything. So that kind of gave me a scare, and it was one of those things where I was like, no. So I'm putting that down because that's something I'm like, I didn't know that you had to keep it up. I thought it was a one-time deal. You put it in there, however they put it in there. They sew you up, you heal, and that's it. So I didn't know that you had to reopen that. That's a lot of work, And then I'm thinking, what if, I hear women say, oh, don't grab, or if they squeeze too tight, they might bust. I don't want nothing leaking, nothing busting inside of me with fluids that's coming out that's going to make my body react a whole different way and cause an infection. So that really had me thinking about, I don't think I could do that. I don't want to do that. They look nice. They do, for all the women out there that have it. I like how they look. I like the look. That's why I was interested in getting it done. But, people say, Meko, do you really need it? And I'm like, well, I don't really need it. It's just, I like how it looks. It feels good if you can walk around with no bra and wear a banging outfit and they just sitting up and like you have a bra on, but you don't see any of the outline of the bra, the sexiness of it. So I don't see anything wrong with it on that end. But when it comes to the medical part, your body, I don't know if my body will reject it or not. You just so much complications that can happen in the midst of the surgery due to the duration of healing. So you have to come back, make sure that your skin heals correctly, and and make sure you don't have, what do they call that? Those things that pop up like skin, like it's clumps of it. I forgot what it's called, keloids or something. Yeah, they said that your body could do that. And I'm like, on your breast? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, So big ups to the women out there that have it done and that has healed very nice and you can't tell. But they're telling me that there's a way that they put it through the nipple, underneath the breast, crease, and through your armpit. I said, oh no. That means I have to be out of commission for 2 weeks, maybe 3. I was like, okay, that's too much going on. I can't do it. I'd give it to y'all women out there that's doing that because I just can't do it. You got the needle effect, you got the knife effect, and I don't want to be up. If it was to happen, I want to be knocked out. I mean, total anesthesia. So I wouldn't want to, no. So I was faced with that. So my girlfriend got it done. Hers looked nice. When guys, please understand, titties, A and B cup size, breasts, C and up, jugglers, we talking about double D's and up. Okay, get it right. Because guys will say, oh, she has nice titties. And it's like, look, dude, I don't have titties. I have breasts. Okay, they're way too much for one hand to be called titties. Okay, let's get that right. I know Mario sitting up here busting up and he over here looking at me with his lips puckered up a little bit. But Mario, have any of your female friends?
Allowed to use titties.
Well, a lot of people get it messed up and misconstrued, so let's get it straight.
Are we allowed to use titties?
I never use that term.
That was on the list.
I never use that term.
We had a list.
I don't use that term.
Yeah. She got nice titties, and it's like, dude, really?
I think titties.
I'm not from the itty bitty committee club.
Titties never inferred a size.
Well, that's what it does infer.
It doesn't mean little. We use the word, I don't think when I hear the word breast, that breasts are bigger than titties. Titties
Yes.
was pretty universal. You had big titties.
Well,
you had little titties.
Mario, when you
Flat
go and get
titties,
your breasts,
wide
well, you
titties.
wouldn't know that, but I'm just saying.
Titties of all kinds.
Well, you wouldn't know that, but when you are a
like
woman and you
ass.
go get size, they tell you titties versus breasts, because I didn't know. And
No,
I
they
was
don't
sitting
use
there like,
titties.
yes, they do. Okay,
And
Lane Bryant do,
they ma-
Ashley Stewart do, J.C. Penney's do. Don't tell me unless you got some titties. So, okay, they
You're
do
gonna show
say
me a
that.
Lane Bryant with titties.
Lane Bryant
Okay,
deals
I
with
wanna see-
breasts.
I wanna see.
So,
Who has titties?
hey, let me see,
Playboy? Playboy.
Victoria's Secret. They
I
deal
don't
with
know.
titties.
You think, I
Yeah,
don't know if they ever
Victoria's
say
Secret.
titties.
You know, they deal
Okay,
with.
I'll take your word for it because
I'm
you
telling
would
you.
know. You. I
Yes,
just want to make
I was
sure.
shocked.
Since you're on this, can I ask a question just for my own sake? I just want to be clear for you, because I'm not. I first of all, let me be clear. I'm not judgmental on this because,
About breast implants?
well, about any kind of plastic surgery, mainly because over the years, because of the people I've known and listening to them, it's a very personal thing, and it tends to be very subjective on their parts. But when you listen to them, what they see, what they feel, they tend to feel very passionate about it. So, okay. So I'm saying for you, what was it about your breasts, other than you felt like because they were starting to sag? What was it that made you dissatisfied? Because that was the one thing you did mention. You wanted them to stand up more.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
mentioned the effects of time.
Yes.
So now here's the thing I get, because I raised this other question.
Yeah, keep on.
As we're going to keep getting older, you're going to keep doing your breasts, so one day you're going to be like a 70-year-old woman
that's
with tits
with-
like a 40, 30-year-old.
Like Madonna silicone, the things that pop
Some
out.
stuff are weird. Some
But
stuff
that's
is
what
weird.
I'm saying. I had a lot to think about, and I didn't want to just jump right into it.
How about
So,
a big old boner on a 9-year-old
hey, you
guy?
know what? I don't know about all that, but
I'm
you
just
can
saying,
keep
would that be a little weird to you? Would you go
It
like,
would be.
whoa, wait a minute.
Yes.
How old are you? You're 90 and you
And
got
you
a...
got yes.
I'm just saying, so if you had
Well,
a
that's
breast...
that's a good question, Mario, because that's what I'm seeing with women who actually have that done. Even though they have that done, after 10 years go by, you either have to get it redone or gravity's going to take its place with that included, attached to your body.
That's right. And let
so
me
I'm
be
like,
clear.
oh my God.
Too, Meko, and plus, remember, the person whose opinion on your breasts you're using is yours. It's not like a man. It's not like...
What do you mean?
In other words, this is the part that's always interesting. When people get plastic surgery, it's about them looking at themselves and
Right.
what they want to see. Like, in other words, there are people... I know people who had nose jobs.
Oh.
And what it was that they thought was wrong about their nose, I just couldn't see it. I just couldn't see it. I thought their nose was wonderful. But they really could see it, could describe in intimate detail the little changes. So that's why I said...
Well, I love my button nose. It's unique for me.
Well, I'm just saying, so when you say that your breasts start... Remember now.
Well, they don't sag
that's to
like
your opinion.
that.
That's
but
your opinion
It's
of
more of a, yes, like you said, it's a personal thing.
As opposed to a
and
guy,
some
your
people
man.
say it's tied into self-esteem, and it's not so much of. Well, I would
Doesn't
say
have to be.
it is, but not on a low key like that. It's more of what I prefer to have because I like how it looks. Not so much of I need it to
That's-
be done. I
that-
can go without.
And all of that is subtle and hard to do, and is usually in
Yeah.
efforts to be judgmental anyway. That's why you kind of got to let it go, kind of. Because the subtleties of the whys, and whether you do it because you want to look better or because you hate the OU. See, not everybody who gets plastic surgery
say-
hates the OU. That's not actually true.
True. It's just you want to.
No.
You want something a little better.
And the better part has to do with, a lot of things. I've known also there are women who get breast reductions.
Yes, I have
Which are
cousins that
fairly
actually.
popular.
I have women in my family. I mean, I'm blessed.
'Cause they
Don't
feel
get me
healthier.
wrong.
Their back is better.
I wouldn't say I want breast implants. Let me make a correction here. I want my breast to be lifted. That's it. It's not that I want to have something added to. I just
You
want
don't
it to
want
be
more
tight.
size.
No more size. I'm okay with my size. I just want it to be more tightened. But I was told that costs a lot more than getting an actual breast implant, and I was shocked
Well, yeah,
because of the extra stuff they have to do to your skin.
Totally different surgery.
Wow, and I didn't know that
One's
was
way
more costly.
invasive.
Right, the breast implant standard
It's
was
easier.
$8,000, and they said they financed, and I was like, whoa. But for breast lift, it was like $10,000, $15,000.
Because you're going underneath the muscle. Before you were not. You're just going underneath. The one where they go through the nipple, they could just go through the nipple and stuff it through the cut and stuff it through the hole.
See,
make
I
a
saw the
big
video,
enough,
my
and stuff
God.
it in there. They get it in there. Now, so it's a different procedure with a lot different risk and all those things. That's why it's totally relevant. Even though, again, I'm not being judgmental as to the whys and all those things. I'm not being judgmental because there's a point at which you can extend that to the fact that how many of us color our hair, right, Meko?
True.
Is that worse? You go, oh, you hate yourself? You hate your gray? You hate your natural gray? See, after a while, we can take this to a whole bunch of levels.
Yeah.
I got one.
Yes.
Wonder if I actually just said, my personal friend is 9.5 inches long, and I want it to be 13.
They don't have that.
Wait,
They don't have a make your dick bigger.
Oh God!
see,
Oh God!
philosophically, I want to see how would you feel, Meko, if somebody you go, baby, you're talking to your man, and he says you're fine, but he says I want 3 to 4 more inches. What would you think?
Oh God! I don't know. I see PMC text me and said, "Girl, what the hell is going on with you?" And then Mac is in here saying some things. He said, "Nothing going to deal with this subject too controversial. Could I get excited with a 75-year-old woman with double D's? I'm a double D.
No,
Let me tell you, I'm a
no, thank you.
yeah, no, thank you. So I'm a double D at my size already.
That's it. You want a 90-year-old man with a big old boner?
See,
I'm just saying that might scare you. I say, damn.
Oh, God.
Hey there, honey.
Oh,
Look
God.
like good in them jeans.
Oh God! Oh God!
So yeah, but that's part of it, and therein lies the questions. But as long as you're happy, I just bring up the issue too, and because I've seen every situation. Imagine this where you want your breast to be a certain way, but your mate doesn't even see that and doesn't really want it.
Yeah, and that's like you said, it's personal preference, but at the same time, it's unbalanced. It's like you want to look good for your person that you're with, but you want to look good for yourself, and you want to look good in clothes. You want to look good out of clothes.
But you're the
I
one
hear
who's
guys
deciding that,
right? But I hear guys all the time, when they say women look good when they're in the tight clothes and stuff, and it's holding it all in place. But when they come up out of it, it's like blah, and I'm like, oh shit.
I mean, it depends how old and if that's all you're looking for. My thing is okay.
I'm sure somebody, if they could change something on them, they would take something off or add something or, do without. But it depends on the consequences that come with it. That's the only thing that's stopping me. I don't want to deal with the consequences. So that's why I'm talking about it. Because I think I would have did it a long time ago.
I just think, too, the question to me still always remains as to your long-term expectations. Because that actually, when you start to think long-term, immediately you start to feel a little different. See, that's why. Because I say, because this gets to the discussion we have. What are your expectations for self? You could just break it into 10-year increments, right?
But there go 10 years
Every
going
10
already.
Years, what do you expect for yourself to be, and what would be natural and normal for every 10 years to see change in yourself, and what is to be expected? And should you combat that with surgery?
Ooh, and see, that could be harsh on your body too.
Totally.
Because your body changes. What is it? The stage of change: 18, 21, 25, 35, 45, and 55. Now you got them different points, milestones that your body take changes. So it's like, okay, if you're 25 and you get it done, you got to 35. And then after that, do you get it done or you leave it alone?
Well, your mentality
and then,
changes.
I've never heard
too.
anybody change as in once they get it done, do they take it out?
People get them taken out.
Ooh.
Your
Really?
mentality changes too. Remember,
Right.
the other ones, the regular implants are easy to take out. Okay, but so again, my thing still goes to long-term expectations. As you get older, and your breasts sag more because everything sags. And remember, we even talked about the big, huge French study that proved wearing a bra actually made your breasts sag more.
So Smooth said, you do not need it. Thank you, So Smooth. He said, you don't need it. Somebody said, bad mistake, put that money into your business. I know that's right, honey. Thank you.
$8,000?
Thank you. 8 to 10,000, 8 to 15,000. Yeah, they cost
How
for
many
a
men would
pair.
spend $8,000 if they can make their dick bigger?
Wow.
It would be the biggest selling surgery.
I don't know.
They would be putting away starting tomorrow.
I don't
They
know.
would cut out vacations,
Ooh,
bowling and everything. I'm saving for my dick. What about you? I'm saving.
See, that's why I asked the question. That's why I posed the question to you. I said, if it existed, how would you support your man if he says, "I want it bigger," but it's already to your satisfaction?
And then sleep on your stomach.
Wow.
Well, so you only have wow. That's the only answer you have.
I mean, hey, I'll be looking forward to you got something bigger, but how big is the question? Because girlfriend would be like, let's go. You know, but if you're talking about something that looks like off of, Resident Evil big.
What's Resident Evil size?
Scary.
What's Resident Evil
Anything
size?
that my body can't open up to that's bigger than the baby's head.
How about standard black porn stars like Wesley Pipes?
See?
Oh.
My buddy came over and said, I can't watch him no more, dude, because I feel intimidated.
Is that the one that made Pinky run? Say, don't you run from me. Yeah, because she challenged everybody. So this one dude, he was like monster style. And she ran.
Or even...
and she don't run from nobody.
My man, Mr. What's his name?
Marcus?
Mr.
He's
Marcus.
not hard. I already seen him. No, he's not like that. No, he's not like this dude that she challenged.
I know. But I'm saying the challenge
he on a medium scale.
The challenge, how could a penis ever beat your tent must be trauma. Then, because the ability of the female and ultimately to stretch.
Right, so I don't know why you guys think y'all be going jackhammer. It's only when her body is in a relaxed state.
Guys don't do that because for that reason. They do.
Well, they think they do. Okay, so when you see a baby head come out, you get your feelings hurt.
I think the issue is that when you're younger, that you tend to handle yourself and the women the same, and that's the first mistake. See, what women don't understand is that the male anatomy is different. So when you're a young man and you start to masturbate, you don't men don't tickle their penis with a feather.
I wouldn't know that. Different strokes for different folks. And I can't speak on for everybody.
Let me just tell you, I'm just giving it in general. That's that's not what adolescents do. The penis requires some tension. So you grab that bad boy and you squeeze it. Think about it. Now, you cannot handle a breast.
He is having a moment.
You do not handle a breast like you handle a penis. That's the issue. And a young adolescent male doesn't know that.
No, they don't.
So the first thing they do is like, yeah,
it's like, dude, this is not a battery. You don't do it like cable ends.
And how do young women, ask men who are experienced, how do young women handle a penis?
I wouldn't know that.
Like it's an egg, right?
Oh my
They're like
God.
this. They're like, girl, let me show you something. Girl, get in there.
Lord have mercy, he's having a moment.
I'm just saying that's what they do, and these are kind of things that are known. When men tend to handle their women in the beginning like they handle themselves, which is rough and fast, because they got to do it before their mother comes in.
Look, you telling on yourself.
That's why they do it fast and rough.
Lord.
And women try to do it like they want light candles, but no
You know
dudes
what?
don't
I don't know how we got off on that subject, but we're going to get back to the breast situation because Mario's comparing that to the wee-wees. But, I'm just saying.
Victor brought up the implant. It was actually Victor.
Yes, Victor, him too. Both of the Tulare crew.
Would you support your man with a surgery? Would you pay for a surgery?
I don't know.
Oh, no, you don't know. But you know about your breasts.
What? Let me put it this way. If he was itty-bitty committee club and I knew.
Regular. He didn't
I didn't say that.
If I'm satisfied with what he have, then I would try to convince him no.
So why should he try to convince you no breasts?
Well, that's the thing. I haven't got it done yet.
But why should he try? I don't think he should try to convince you.
He could say babe, you don't
Should
need
he be
it.
trying to convince you?
No, because I've already made up my mind
but
that
you
it's
wanna
not a good
convince
thing
him
for
about
me.
his penis.
And I would tell him it's not
You
a
have
good thing
a double
too.
standard.
I sure in the
You have
fuck
a
do.
penis double standard.
Yes, I do.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There goes the F
so
word.
smooth.
Yes, I said the F
So
word.
smooth. I want you to pay close attention.
FCC's
See how
coming
they
in.
double standard on us.
I
Mac?
do. I'm owning
Help.
it.
Help, yeah,
I
get
am
her.
owning it. Don't get me nothing.
Help.
My thing is,
You would
if
not
he's
pay for our
okay,
penis.
well, see, if he's okay and I'm okay, ain't no point of talking
Well,
about
that's
it.
why I gotta pay for your breasts if I can't have
He
to pay
ain't
for my
gotta
penis.
pay for shit. I can pay
Oh.
for my own stuff.
Oh, so maybe I can pay for my penis.
Well, I guess
Money that
so.
we don't share. Instead of having that fancy wedding, I'm gonna give you
I'm
some
not
more
even worried about that.
inches.
See, that's where you messed
I'ma
up
give you
at.
some
I'm not a
inches.
fancy wedding woman. Okay, I believe in
All
you
right.
take that money
Give us some more
and buy a
shoes.
house and you have the wedding
No,
later
hold up
and
on
go
the
to the
house.
justice of peace.
Hold up on the
Let's
house,
keep it
too.
real.
Get some inches.
Okay,
Get some
no,
inches first.
no, ain't no inches, nothing.
Hold up on the house.
This chick got her own keys. Let's keep it
I'm saying,
real.
You
Keep
should
it
invest in
100.
you should invest in me.
Well, shit, you come with the
Uh-oh, big ol'
package.
You know,
Esco.
fights gonna happen
He
over
come
this, right?
cheerleader over here trying to be the regulator of the show.
It'll be a fight. Then
Yes, like the NASCAR situation. Go, Brad. Whoop 'em.
I am
Kick
disappointed
ass
to know
moment.
that you would not support me and my penis goals.
Well, if I'm satisfied with what you got, why should I?
Because I want it. Well, if it's important to me.
Well, I'm gonna give it back to you. If you get old and you got a slinging ding dong that look like something off of Resident Evil, why would you be walking around old wrinkled with a long DD hanging on the floor,
I might be impressing some of my friends.
looking like a mousetrap? That's not cute. That is not
I'm
cute.
saying.
Yes, TMI Victor, that is not cute.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
What
that look
I'm
like?
disappointed in you.
Wait a minute.
So you want your tits, but we can't have no
No,
extra
I'm not. You know what?
You know, it's like, oh, yo, you women are always shafting.
It's not gonna fit in your pants if it's
We can't have
extra.
what we want. No sports and no penis.
Look, you
That's
got a
why-
man cave with all that. You can jack
That's why I'm
off to
single.
it, and you can watch your little sports
me
and
some
flick
inches.
it with your remote control. So what's the problem?
Big
What's the
too.
problem? What's the problem, Mario? You be all right. Would you get it done, Mario? Would you get a penis
8,000?
extension? I don't know how much those are for y'all.
Is it gonna work? I don't need a big
That's a
long one
good
that sits around
question.
like the one I got.
That's a good question. Would it work?
Big old one that's weird like a.
What if
big-
you get it and it don't work?
It'll be just something that goes
There's
down
a
your
waste
pants
of money.
leg.
You know what
Then
they'll-
it's a waste of money.
You know
You
what
get it
they-
and it don't work.
You know what
Use it
men
to
would pay
support your
for?
legs,
What they
support your
pay for?
legs.
Men would pay for
Booty
to
implants?
always work, never stop working. That's what the men would pay for. That it never
we need a
stopped
bionic
working.
penis.
They have Viagra for that.
No, we need a bionic. That only works if you're excited.
How you know?
Yeah, I know about it.
Oh, yeah.
It's true.
Okay, so you must have used one.
No. That's
Seriously?
the big issue with
true.
Viagra that people don't understand. If you're a man and you're bored with your old lady, because you guys been together forever,
Oh God,
Viagra ain't gonna help you.
really?
Right.
Right.
Viagra only works when you have some form of stimulation. So you might have to go out and just have an affair and get some pills. And that's all I'm saying. That's the truth.
I didn't know
You didn't know
that.
that?
No,
Oh, you
I mean
have-
I've never had to
And
deal with a guy who used
and
it.
remember, and imagine the couples that have been together for all them years. So Viagra is no good for them.
Sure not.
That's not the issue. They just have
Look,
done
let
it
me
so
tell you
much.
something. I mean, if you need that, I'm not knocking anybody that's trying to do something to spice up their little sex activity. But for me, I do all my own spicing up. You ain't got to tell me shit, okay?
What?
Because I know what to do.
No offense.
Okay.
That has
I
nothing to
haven't
do
had.
with you.
No.
That's
I'm
your man.
addressing somebody else, not
No,
you.
you
You
think
be quiet.
you're the woman who
I'm
can get
telling
any
the
dick
person
hard.
who
Is that what you're
addressed
trying to
me
say?
just now. So I'm very creative. Now,
It doesn't make any
if you
difference.
know someone just said something, so if you're creative and you have a creative person with you, it's not going to be boring. Now, if you got one creator and one that just sucks totally, it's just not going to work.
I'm just saying.
Not going to
the
work. And if
myth-
you got two boring people, it just really
that's
not going
now
to work.
the second greatest myth. The first greatest myth was
You
men.
can't talk.
Was men who believed that they could have sex with a lesbian and turn them heterosexual.
Okay, that's
the first
man's.
great
That's an
myth.
alpha male's
The next
mistake.
myth is women who believe that they so bad they can get any penis hard. And I got news for you. You got
Did
some
he say stop
shocks.
this before he called
Shocks
LAPD?
is coming up. She
I
got
am
some shocks
LAPD.
coming up.
You see me with black on? I got white too.
If you out there thinking you can get any penis hard because that's how bad you are, life has got
Well, see,
some
that's the question I have
you.
for the consultant, who's the surgeon about breast implants or breast lift. Once you get the stuff done, will it take away the feeling, and would your sex drive go down or would it go up? He really couldn't answer that. He was saying it's a case by case scenario per woman per surgery.
Claim, but it's really there's no logical reasons why it would affect any of that. They're not hitting any nerves. They're going through the skin and incision and putting it in a space, which is usually filled with fat cells.
Whoa.
Most is filled with fat. Breast is a lot of fat tissue. So so normally you don't affect any nerves because you're not cutting any nerves. It's not that extensive a surgery. Now the one underneath the muscle.
Acapella the General is laughing at us. He said, "Over here laughing about the Viagra convo. Y'all having me LMASO. Yes, you're laughing. Acapella, you should have been here for this because we're talking about the breast implant. I was trying to see if I wanted to get it done, but then I changed my mind. Not a breast implant, but actually a breast lift because I got some bad boys sitting here.
We have some people that lift it for you.
I'm just saying.
So smooth and they would jump in. I'll lift. You lift
so
one.
Smooth. You think I should get it done?
I'll lift the other one. Everybody lift one.
Acapella, you think I should get it done? You think y'all need to answer? Shit, answer.
Okay, I got a question, ladies. Right in.
Mario, do you think I need it done?
No, but right in, ladies. If you think Vic and I need 5 more inches of penis.
Oh,
right in. Tell us.
On top of what you have.
Yeah,
but see, they need to know the measurement of what you have first. Yes, they do, Negro.
Whatever,
yes, they
just
do.
Be creative.
You need to say how much you have first. So if you're working with a 6, 6.5, 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5, or 9 or over, then you add the 5 or the 3 to it.
I'm just saying.
No, that's BS. No.
Do you want us to have the surgery?
Well, we don't know what Vic have, and we don't know what you have. So you got to give some numbers. And then you need to play that Tasmanian commercial right about now.
I like to do broadcasts that are accurate.
Broadcast accurate, my ass. You need to give the number. If you're going to put it out there, because I can say I have double D40s. So what about you? If you're talking about penis size, let's go.
I'll show you my ass. Can I show you my ass?
No, because you're not trying to get no implants on that or no lips. Cold cottage cheese. Oh my God, he got SpongeBob booty. And he cheated because he got the shirt on. Oh my God. I'm just saying. Look, I have. Okay, see that? Okay, I'm cool. I just want them to stay like that, but I don't want to go through the surgery.
I think that just is too much titty.
That's right.
That's too much titty for the average woman.
You wouldn't be complaining if you were laying on them.
Is there a titty number we can call with the titty police? Say, I want to report some titties. I seen them, Mac, so smooth. They'll send you emails, see if you validate. I'm going to start a titty committee.
Okay, I'm told don't get the surgery. Okay, guys, they said don't get the surgery. Right.
Save our titties.
It's amazing how this transferred over from breast implants
to
the men.
Okay, I'm going to ask you because you've been kind of under the radar quiet. So my thing is, how do you feel about breast implants or breast lifts for women who already have natural breasts that you feel that don't need it?
When you actually, it's such a personal choice thing.
Okay.
That I've learned to just stay away from it. You can't use logic.
Oh.
The science is logic when you get into and say, here's the pros and cons and what can happen. Personal, each person is different under a number of conditions. But when you try to convince somebody that they're okay, I'll give you an example of that. You probably know some men or some women. I know Mario probably has. And I know I have known some beautiful women, not that I've been involved with, but they really didn't feel good about themselves. They didn't think they looked that beautiful.
Oh.
So how do you convince them that they are and they don't need to do anything else?
I don't know.
So I learned this lesson
that's the problem.
I can't, that's something that I have no experience, no expertise, and I stay away from it.
I want you guys to look at these titties. Take a look at these titties.
Well, let's show them, Mario.
Can we show these titties?
Okay, yeah.
Now here's some titties, right? Now you guys, not too big, right? Not too small, but you appreciate these titties, right? Now I want to shock you. I want everybody to focus in on these titties, get their opinion of these titties.
Lord.
Vic, you see them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now what I'm going to shock you is that those are not actually titties. That's
a
this
butt.
man's ass. His girlfriend thought his ass
looked like a
so then she took his ass
Lord.
and put pictures of his ass in various outfits where his ass looked like titties. See? This goes to show you. This is the kind of shit that'll be on morning coffee tomorrow.
All right, Lord have mercy. That could have fooled. That was like ew.
See,
it kind of fooled you because of how they put it up there. So it was one of those.
Next time you kiss some titties, it may be an ass.
Oh my God! You know what?
Be careful.
That's
be
so
careful.
nasty.
It might be a booty cheek.
Oh,
jumping out.
Just wrong.
Fake titty.
So wrong.
I would never fake a titty.
So wrong. So wrong.
Wow.
That was TMI with that, right?
Now you understand the dilemma you're in, right?
Just remember how powerful this media message is, because right now you are shaping the titties of the future. Right now you, Meko, are affecting young.
Why you gotta put me out like that?
Buds.
You know I don't like your
Young
behind
buddies
right now.
Right now.
Almost say ass.
Somebody gonna come in here. I'm getting implants because Meko said.
No.
You just wait.
No.
Wait, but what? I'm just.
No, you can't say Meko said.
I'm just saying, but they go watch your show and say, "Well, my breasts."
See, now you make me feel
Tyrone,
bad.
what do you think?
What?
Tyrone, what do you think about?
Sure, he might be like, "Can I?"
Anybody have questions about their breasts? Send Mac, me, or Vic pictures.
Oh God!
We have a committee. We'll review your breasts and give you some input. I'll get Mac, So Smooth, PMC, Vic, and I will give you breast consultations. We'll review your breasts and tell you what we think.
I'm gonna have the flu. I won't be here.
Well, let me tell you. Real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and address this situation because somebody accused me of trying to be fake, and it was in regards because they saw a picture of mine, and it's just a photo. My God, that I had gray contacts. Now I like wearing them every now and then just to give a different look when I'm doing photos and doing print work. So I wanted to see what I would look like with color eyes. I've never done blue, so it's been gray or green. They came out really nice, but then somebody had got a hold of it, and I forgot to close my album, and so they were going all through them, and they were like, "Oh, this is you doing just like T.I.'s wife, like Tiny." I said, "Well, first of all, homeboy, they're not permanent. What she got was a permanent surgery. I have color contacts. I can pop them out and pop them in at my leisure." So it doesn't make me artificial. It just makes me want to have a, different look to me.
I'm not sure that makes her artificial. I mean,
I say each his own, and everybody can have a choice.
Is there really a difference?
Well, everybody's jumping on her because she had surgery done to change her eye color to a permanent blue. So I didn't know you could even do that. But I'm sure every time we come out with something, there's an evolution of something even greater.
I don't like a lot of you guys' fashion sense.
You got. My thing is, you got people out there that's changing their bodies. Okay, and I don't mean adding to. I mean actually changing their gender from one to the next. So I mean, if you're gonna talk about her eye color, talk about that. Okay.
I guess.
So I'm just saying it's each to each his own.
Right.
My thing is when they get upstairs, if they allowed to go through the gates, they're gonna have to answer the man upstairs. And when you leave here, you're leaving as what you came as, not what you alter as. Let's get that straight. Okay. So I'm just saying that and keeping it at that. So I'm not offended. My thing was, you have to understand, you can't please everybody. You just gonna do what makes you happy. So do what makes you happy. As long as you're not hurting nobody, you're not putting anything out there to harm children, go for it. If it's all you, it's all you. Do you.
So lift your breasts, color your eyes, and get you some inches.
My thing is, I don't want to have to go on a date and find out that you was a dude and became a chick. Or a chick and became a dude.
So now you're drawing lines.
Hey, I said me.
Cool a minute ago.
I said do what you do, but I said me.
I
don't want to.
Your choice.
But this your choice. But Mario, if a girl came up to you and she said, "You know what? I had a sex change and I was a guy at first. Would you still date her after you and got with her, and then you ain't never had sex, but then she's like, let's go, baby, let's go." Yeah.
Somebody did that.
If I did,
somebody did.
It wouldn't be because of that. Now I can tell you. Here's the thing.
No, I know. Here's the thing. Would you do it? How would you feel?
I don't know, because I've been around people who have been transgender, and that was the whole thing. They felt like they were in the
right body,
in the wrong. They totally seemed like they were the other sex.
Wow,
and that's part of the thing. And I can also understand
I don't know what to say to that.
I can understand it medically, and I also have the experience with people who have ambiguous genitalia, where they made them all into girls.
Whoa. Is that where you a hermaphrodite and you have to, and they make them choose?
It doesn't function. No, they don't let them choose. What happens is there are babies that are born where you cannot tell looking at the genitalia what the sex is. Often they have
Oh my God.
a huge thumb-like clitoris.
Yowza.
And two huge labia where you may feel a testy in each labia.
Okay, that's another show. We're going to get back to that. But you know what,
Look
you
it up.
guys? We're going to go right on ahead because we got another segment. It's
actually are
called
late.
Bump It or Junk It, and we don't care about all that. The point is we getting it in. So what Mario smart remark behind didn't understand was that women want to hear a song, and there's quite a few that they did pick and rate, and then one from Victor Allen as well on Reverb Nation. So that's what we're going to do. Right after this intro, we're going to come right back and we're going to listen to what it is that they like. Check it out. Or Junk It, where we showcase your indie artists. I'm your host, Meko Williams. Let's go.
The current state of music is always changing as we slowly embrace a full digital life revolution. Uploading acapellas, drum beats, and guitar riffs to the World Wide Web from one countryside to the next. It's an international love affair, and new music is our gift to the free world. Our freedom of expression is only limited by our creativity, so we stand together, and because of it, our voices are unlimited.
Hey, this is PMC, producer, beatmaker out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and you're listening to my friend Meko Williams on the Meko Williams Show on Blog Talk Radio. Keep it locked.
Well, hey, welcome back to the show. Second part called Bump It or Junk It, where we showcase your indie artists. Now, here is the thing. We got a scale from 1 to 10. 5 and below, we junk it. 6 and above, we bump it. Now, a lot of women actually went on to Reverb Nation after I gave the first URL link to Mario Hensley page and also to Victor Allen. So he's over here cheesing because he don't understand why the women like him, what he do. So, my sister actually said, Mario has good taste in music. Why the hell did he stop? I said, girlfriend, you got to call into the show.
I didn't stop.
And you're going to have to ask him personally because, once you get him started, he has a trigger. Like Victor say, we all have triggers. Trigger. So
what are we talking about?
Here we go. So
I'm
the
older.
song that they choose on, that they liked from Victor is What If I Told You. So let's listen to it because it's a little crazy and it's a little fast.
Well, you going crazy.
Watch it.
Back in the day. Oh, man, this is fun.
Listen to this. Rate it after you hear it. Listen. Get up, let's jam. Everybody, let's jam. Okay, all my people in the chat room, go ahead and give a rate 1 through 10. How you like Victor Allen's song? It's called What If I Told You. Whoa.
What if I told you? Yeah. What if I told you? Come on, baby. What if I told you? Where was that time when I think it's over? I made up my mind.
Quit trying to sound mad, sing mad.
What if I found? What if I told you? Oh, he was mad, honey. Watch me change my voice. What if I told you? All right, so smooth. He gave it an 8. Hot damn.
Vic was trying to help produce him a little bit.
Come on. What if I told you? He said he didn't want to be with me. Oh, but let's cut it short. All right, you're listening to Bump It or Junk It on Pat Stereo TV with Meko Williams, Mario Hensley, and Victor Allen. So go ahead and put your vote in for the song. If you like it, bump it. Put a 6, 7, or 8, 9, or 10. And if you don't like it, 5 below to junk it.
You guys be honest.
This wasn't Cortez's best vocal work.
All right, Mac vote is in. He said a 7. For all the people on Facebook, go ahead and put your vote in if you're watching.
He always wanted to sing like somebody else. I hope you listening too. I know you ain't.
That's wrong.
He's trying to sing. He's trying to sing. He's trying too hard.
All right, ladies. Yeah, Mario's song will be coming up next. The Soul Sultry
I was there.
Beat Maker.
Somebody new.
All right, we got some more votes in already. 8, 8, and 7.
You guys are generous.
All right, Mario, what's your vote? Put it in. All right, and I meant on the chat room, not in some woman. Get your head and your mind out together. I see you smiling.
Well, I like the song. It's just that I know what was lacking. You know, we're
What if I told you? I'm shocked that the women picked this. Oh my. All right now.
I'm about to put mine in.
All right. So the votes are getting in.
Now this is again. Cortez is playing all the tracks too. I'm about to put mine in. I give it a 7. Cortez's vocal work, we weren't happy.
What
We
if
couldn't
I
get him to
told
do
you?
what we wanted.
Hey, I know this song now.
He's very
What if
stubborn.
I told you I don't wanna be with you?
I
Your
was going
mama
out getting
take you.
females to sing my stuff. We had a whole different way of doing stuff.
Oh. Woo! He said bye bye. Ooh,
That's
I
Vic's
say
lyric now, Victor Allen's lyric.
Bye.
That's Victor Allen's lyric
I guess.
now. What if I told you? That's his story.
Watch me change my voice. What if I told you?
That is so cool.
No, let me say it mean. What if I told you?
Somebody new.
You know, he said like church.
What if I told you?
What if I told you? What if I?
Get
He
out.
act like he was mad.
Church.
He was.
It's act like he was in
This
church.
Vic, he had a
And
bad
then he had the nerve to
experience.
say, woohoo! I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
He had a bad experience. This is
Snap
Back
to
in
that.
the
So the
early
vote is
90s.
in. So we have So Smooth gave it 8.
7.5 rounds it out.
That's 7.5 on nerve. Nothing else. So Mario say 7. Mac say 7. I say 8.
You didn't get my
shoot.
vote.
What was it?
I gave it a 6.5.
Trigger? Okay. He didn't even put it in a thing.
vocalist-
We didn't even put it in the
vocalist
thing.
was trying to sound
All right.
like somebody.
Now, ladies, you know that we got to go to Yo So Sexy Mario, Bad Boy Production, who is so arrogant, don't give a what? Yeah, music. Yes, it is. That's what they say about you.
Conservative, quiet brother.
Oh, and forgot. Freaky
Struggling
Freak of the
black
Freak
man
of the
from
Week,
the
the
ghetto.
Cancer Mood Swing,
Tender,
Mario
lover
Hensley,
of
with the
poetry.
shirt called CC for Corporate Cockhound. Okay, got you, ladies. I said it.
Someone's got to do it.
So, the song that you like, and I'm going to tell you what it was that they like. Now, I personally like Cookie Jar.
That makes sense.
But, you know, a lot of the ladies said they like Better Than Ever.
Wow, let me tell you something.
Now, what's the story behind this?
We never finished this song.
Oh,
this
my
is actually
God.
off of a cassette. It was our best rehearsal.
Oh, my
It was
God.
actually our best rehearsal.
Let's listen. So make sure once you hear the song, give your vote. Remember, 6 and up is Bump It, 5 and below is Junk It. Here's Mario Hensley. Listen.
Better than ever. This love is better. Better than ever. This love. Better than ever. This love is better. Better than ever. This love. Better than ever.
Ooh.
This love is growing deep. It's growing sweet over time. Better
I'm with you, Mac. I like that
too. Knowing what I feel is true.
It's our best
This
rehearsal.
love inside for you. Just like a seed.
Ooh. Get
You
it.
grow. One day there's a tree.
You think the lyrics are a little too corny? The little seed in the tree?
No, it was not.
Okay, 'cause I felt time maybe it was a little too corny. I felt maybe.
You know
We can last.
forever.
That's Lorraine Mead, Lorraine Gonzalez. You see her on Facebook.
This love is growing deep. It's growing sweeter with time. Better than ever. Knowing what I feel is true. This love inside for you.
Yeah, this was a rough version. Never did finish this. Well, this version was finished. The song was written. We just never produced the final version of it. Yeah, this is the old style we used to have.
Just like a seed begins to grow. One day there's a tree and deep below. Love runs so deep.
I like that.
You like that?
Yes.
Okay, I thought I was being too corny.
No, that's nice. You need to be quiet. You need to be pop.
The song, yeah, the song is better
No.
than ever. It's a pop kind of song.
No, it's nice.
Just like a seed begins to grow.
That's Lorraine. She was
One
blowing.
day there's a tree and deep below. Love runs so deep until.
So at the end, we were going to do this repeating thing where it gets longer and longer. I'll show you. We didn't know where to end, so it's coming.
Just like a seed begins to grow. One day there's a tree and deep below. Love runs so deep until you know you can last forever and ever and ever.
That's three, right? Forever and ever and ever.
Just like a seed begins to grow. One day there's a tree and deep below. Love runs so deep until
Four, right?
you
Here we
know
go.
Yeah.
you can last
Forever and ever and ever and ever. That's 4 times, right? We're going to do it 5 times next time.
Wow.
I was just
Look at
signaling.
this.
I was signaling them.
I like it.
We were playing. I said, we're going to do 5. They're like, 5? You kidding? I said, do 5 times. And they were like laughing. Here we go, 5.
You can last
Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I said, let's do 6. I think I told let's do 6. I can't remember.
Wow.
They were like, look at me, Mario, you being stupid.
No.
We can't do 6. I said, do 6. I said, try 6.
Ooh,
here
So
we
Smooth
go.
gave this a 10. First time. Oh, look at.
Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and
Yeah,
ever.
Max want to know what year did you produce this song? Yeah. What year did you produce it? You remember? Remember, everybody, these songs are on Reverb Nation. So if you go on Reverb Nation, search for Mario Hensley. You can listen to it, download it, or purchase. Yeah, I like it. So the vote is in.
Like 95.
So I gave it an 8.5. Max said a 9. Victor said 8.5. And So Smooth said a 10. Hey, ladies, you know what it do. You pick the songs and you requested to play this. So I like it. I like it.
Well, thank
So-
you guys. Even though that was the best rehearsal because we never finished it.
Wow.
So it would have had more enhanced music, and the vocals would have been laid out. So that was really a rehearsal. That was from a cassette tape. Mm-hmm. And I just said one day I said, you guys, the best versions are going onto a CD.
Well, let's listen to this and we're going to come right back and see if we can squeeze in some more music.
Shout out to Pack Stereo with Meko Williams, Victor Allen, and Mary Hemsley. Keep listening, y'all. They be doing their thing, playing the right tunes, and just they make it make you feel at home when you listen to them. And when I get a chance, just take a listen to Pack Stereo TV. It's always popping up. One love.
Well, that's right. Thank you, So Smooth.
So
yeah,
Smooth,
you
New
shocked.
York,
Well,
sound
here
of
we
New
go
York.
from, Reverb Nation on Victor Allen, and let's listen to Why Must. That was the next pick. Yeah, Victor didn't know that.
Wow. Which version? Yeah. Oh, since I put it up there, I should know, huh?
Well, let's hear it. It's a little pop, a little hop, a little old school, and a little church. Maybe. Let's hear it. It reminds me of back in the day when House Party was out doing the butt. Shake it, shake it. Here we go. You know, when Paula Abdul came out? Yeah, here we go. Check it out. Now, I'm trying to watch my levels here, but you know, Mario can turn me up on the master. He is training my ears. I do not feel ashamed to say that. I'll learn from the best. Yeah. All right, here we go.
This is the instrumental. That's what she's doing. She's playing the instrumental. That's what we put on the CD.
Well, that's what they picked.
I've started over again.
Okay. We're going to do this again.
See, Vic, can you feel something? Come on, let's try it.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. You can sing it? Try.
You want me to sing the song?
Yes, why not? Do something different for the ladies. They picked it. I mean, you always say.
That's not the beginning. You got to start at the beginning.
Oh, no.
Well, I did. Oh.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. It's not going to let me do that. Once you push play, it stop, it pause, and you got to keep going.
You guys want Halloween all over again?
Try it.
No.
Vic's on the stereo, and he wants to sing this song. But Mario want to take a charge and start singing with his voice. Meko's on the chart and trying to get people to listen. Let me see if you got what it takes to keep this going. Go. I was trying, y'all.
I waited on your hand to me, insisting you have changed your way. It would be on this better day.
Go Mario.
Would not work, you would
Go
not even try. Can't
Go
remember.
Mario.
It's been a while.
On that stereo.
This was the first songs we wrote.
Singing this song to you. Bring it down. We bring it all around. Mario gon' sing this song and let you know how it sounds. We bring it all around. Mario on Meko Williams show. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We trying, y'all. Freestyling. Yeah, yeah. I don't sing. Mario on the Meko Williams show.
Why must I do for you?
Ooh, I like that.
The way is paid my way.
The way
is paid for just us two. I can't remember the lyrics, man.
Get it? Oh.
Come on.
Break it down.
Come on.
One more time. Yeah. Be like, what's her name on what's that Last Dragon? Yeah. Break it down.
Too bad we don't have the vocal version. Vic and I actually have been looking for the vocal version of this for 10 years at least.
You know I'm having fun with this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm clowning. But they like this.
Well, as you can see back then, our programming, that's Cortez Douglas playing most of that.
All the drums and percussionists, I mean, he's playing keys.
All the drums and percussion is Vic.
Say
That's
what?
right. In the beginning,
No way.
Vic was doing the
No
percussion.
way.
That's right.
Oh, take it.
And sonic keyboard.
It would be nice if Vic sang the actual lyrics. Oh,
We can't remember the lyrics.
He know exactly what it is.
Why must I do for you? Those his lyrics are always about the
Why must I do for
Why must I do for
you?
you? Why I gotta do all this?
Hey, break it down.
Why can't you do something for me?
Break it down.
I just asked you to bring me some
Break it
chicken.
down. For Mario on the Meko Williams
biscuit.
show. Yeah.
Vic, what year was this?
Break it down.
This is one of our first songs, you guys.
Early 90s, man. 91, 92 maybe. Maybe early. I can't remember, man. It's early.
Hey.
Why must
I
might
like
have
it.
been written
Why
in the
must?
80s.
Why must?
I don't know.
Very
Why must
possible.
you?
This is one of our
What's
first
your name?
songs. One of our first songs.
And you didn't write the lyrics? What's up with that?
You did write the
Well, where are they?
Well, I
Mario's partially
I haven't
singing it. I was
sung
trying to, wing it, but
We don't have a demo version of it.
I like the instrumental. Be in the bathtub with some bubbles, candles, listening to this from a hard day's work, and just relaxing. That's when you have the babysitter take all the kids out, your man is away with his friends, and you having peace and, quietness. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
We never could, we had a rough time finishing the project. And I remember we said, look, better to put the instrumental on than nothing at all.
What?
And that's how we came to the conclusion. But
are you serious?
We will find the vocals for you. And it goes back in time.
So what did you guys rate that as? I would like to know.
Oh, come on, you guys. That's not fair. That was a terrible
Hey, the women said they liked it.
Well, you guys sang over it.
I know. We was trying to do something. I mean, we probably messed it up and all, and it's just woo. But hey, but we'll do the other two for my next show because there's some music that women wanted to hear from Mario.
I'll give a 5 for that version.
You give a 5. Ooh, I'd say, ooh,
we know it was one of our bad versions.
Okay, ladies, I know. I didn't get a chance. We're running out of time. So just chime in for next Sunday's show, and we'll do all 3 of Mario's songs that you picked, because he didn't know that he had 4 top notches. And I mean, 4 good ones that I heard, and I was like in love. So I told you Cookie Jar was my favorite. So if you agree, chat, put it in the chat room, go on Twitter, hashtag Cookie Jar, Mario Hensley, Pack Stereo TV.
Put your hands in the cookie jar.
Everybody, clap your hands, everybody. Oh, you know what? He gave it a 7. That was so nice. I like it too. I said a 7 as well. Yeah, 7 as well. So that's it, and that's all. You're listening to the end of Bumper the Junket, and we enjoy you guys participating. We have fun, but we about to be out. So you know what? I got this for you, and then we're going to close the show. But guess what? All you guys that's in the chat room, I appreciate you all for joining into the show. And yes, I'm not going to get the breast job done. I'm just saying. I'm not. So here we go, and we're going to go right on ahead. Love, peace, and happiness. Hi, I'm your girl Meko Williams on Pack Stereo TV. Catch me every Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Meko Williams Show, and Bump It or Junk It at 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Oh yeah, don't forget every Tuesday night, catch me on the show called The Quiet Storm. Join us at www.packstereo.movie. Twitter us at Meko Williams Show without the W, and don't forget the hashtag Pack Stereo TV, Meko Williams Show, Bump It or Junk It, and also The Quiet Storm.